Hi, my name is Whitney, and I'm with the League of Women Voters of North Dakota, and I am going to give you a tour of the North Dakota legislative website so you know how you can track bills during the legislative session. The legislative session runs January to April in odd numbered years. So 2023, there is a legislative session, and you can track the bills which have potential to become state law. So we are going to be on the legislative website. The website is at top, ndlegis.gov, ndlegis.gov, or you can Google and search for the North Dakota legislative website. So we want to focus on how to find bills. We're going to click the three dashes up on top here to bring up a menu to find the bills. Click. We're going to go over to session information. If you want to search for a specific bill, you can come right down here and put the year 2023 and then enter the 4-digit bill number. And that will get you to the bill you're searching for. If you've seen one in the news, a friend has shared one, you can go right there to find it. But if you want to see more and see more of the list of bills, you can go to session information right up top. This is where you're going to find stuff for the current session. If you click it, bill information is where you want to be. So session information, bill information, and if you want to see the full list, bills and resolutions, you click to see that. It will pull it up right below, and here are your search options at the top. You can search the text for a word or the title. You can choose a sponsor, one of the legislators who have sponsored one, if you're following one, or if your legislator is filing bills, you can check and click their name right up top. You can check by committee. If you want to see what the Judiciary Committee has recommended or filed, you can click here. And then you are seeing the bill numbers below by bill number. So each session, the House bills, the ones filed in the House, will be HB and have a 4-digit number, 1001. The Senate bills, those that are filed in the Senate, SB 2001, and go up from there. So they need to keep things organized and track things. So they have a filing system, and that's how it goes. So the first one that was filed was this one by the Appropriations Committee. And each of these is a bill, a potential law. If it passes both chambers and is signed by the governor, it's potential to be law here, right here. These are state laws in the making. So we're going to click into one that's seen a little bit of action already in the legislative session. I'm going to go down to HB. I'm scrolling down to 1053. So here it is. You'll see this card for this bill relating to burn restrictions. Here's who has sponsored and filed it, this committee. And then the last official action is right at the bottom. So I'm going to click it and I will see all of the information on this bill. This is a great way to find out what's happening with it. You see the sponsor, the title, the last official action, and then this versions tab is where you see the language of the bill. So I'm going to click it just to show you what a bill looks like. So here's the House Bill 1053, who has introduced it. Again, that committee, political subdivisions. And this is the law it intends to change in the Century Code, our book of state laws. Below is the amendment, the change they are recommending we have for our state law. So anything that's stricken has a strike through mark. The word ban means they want to take that out. They're recommending that. And then underline is the word they want to add in place of that, is restrictions. So they want to take ban out and put the word restriction all throughout. That's what this bill, this proposed law would do. I'm going to head back to the tab. Sometimes you'll see different versions. You want to go with the current version. They'll keep heading up. After this, the newest one will be above the introduced one. If they've made any amendments or changes, you'll see, and you can click on the current one. Here are the actions that have been taken. I'm going to sort by date by clicking right up here. And so now January 3rd, it was introduced. January 5th at 9:45 a.m. was the committee hearing where public testimony was heard, and they really took a dive deep into this bill and what it would mean if it were passed. And then the next day, they reported back to the chamber, do pass, and they put it on the calendar. So it was a 14 of the members of the committee said, yeah, let's pass this. And 0 said no. So it was unanimous. You can watch any video of that hearing or any floor vote on it here under video. And it can be fun to check out and see what a hearing looks like. You can hear the testimony of Darren Hansen if you want to watch just his testimony. And then the hearing closed and they did a roll call vote. So you can watch the roll call vote. You can see how many people voted for it to be passed or not right down here at the bottom. Back at the top, you can see any hearings that it had. And then testimony. So you can read the written testimony. There were 2 people that had testimony that was submitted. And all the way over here, you can read that testimony. I'm going to click on one so you can see what it looks like. So this was Darren Hansen. He's from the Homeland Security Division. And he was in favor of the bill. So he gives his reasons why he's in favor of the bill. And this is a great way to start it out, where you put the chairperson's name and members of the committee. My name is Darren Hansen, and these are what I'm in support or in opposition to it, and this is why. And that's what you put in your testimony. I'm going to exit it and come back. So if you want to find out more about a bill, this is a great way. Remember, you go to your 3 dashes, you go to session information, and you go to bills and resolutions, and it has that full list. You can also search by major topic. So I'm going to click that for you, this major topic index. So the staff there will index them by topic, and it can be a great way to see all of the bills within that topic. So here we have bees. I'm going to click it. I'm passionate about bees. Sure. So I will see all the bills related to bees, and there is one so far, and I can read it. So this is a great way to find out more about bills on a certain topic. I'm going to show you one more thing. So now you're tracking bills, you're finding out where they're at in the legislative process. I'm going to click this dash button, and I'm going to show you the calendar and hearing schedules over here. So you can see when things are going to the floor of the House and Senate, but the standing committee hearings are where you can give your testimony. So I'm clicking that, and I can see all, after it loads, all of the hearings coming up. Here are the list of committees where the bills are going to get a public hearing, where people can say if they're in support or opposition of bills or give neutral testimony. If you scroll down, you will see on the right, submit testimony. So here's your bill, you've been tracking it, and the testimony is coming up, the hearing is coming up. So you can see when you have 2 days, it's January 7th right now. So you can see when the deadline is for submitting your testimony. If you click it, this is where you can scroll down, enter your information, and then upload your testimony right here and submit it. So it's fairly easy actually to click and submit it. You just have to know where to go. And this is where you go. So again, I'm scrolling back to the top, and I'm going to session information. And then we have the list of bills and the standing committee hearings. So that's really where you're going to be at to find information. I hope this was really helpful for you as you start your journey or continue your journey getting involved in the legislature. It can be kind of fun to track along with things and see where things are at. So get involved, make your voice heard. You got this. Bye.